Welcome back at INH help at C squared. In this example, we have two functions f of x and g of x, and we have to find the domain of the composition of this function. So first of all, I'm going to start with the composition of these two functions, and f composed of g means f of g of x, which in this case means f of 2 over x plus 3. And if you take a look, this g function that goes into the f function has this denominator of x plus 3. We want to be sure that that denominator is not equals to 0. So I'm going to make x plus 3 equals 0. I'm going to solve it, and I'm going to get x equals negative 3. But like I said, x cannot be negative 3, because if it's negative 3, the g function is undefined. So everything that will be here is undefined. So now we can go to the next step, and we can do the composition of these two functions, which says in the f function, which is right here, as I said, we're going to put this g function, and that goes and replace the x here. And that means we have here, in fact, we have 1 over, and then instead of that x, I'm going to put the new expression 2 over x plus 3 minus 2. And let's handle this denominator of this complex fraction, 2 over x plus 3, and you notice it's minus 2. I'm going to say minus 2 times the quantity x plus 3 over the quantity x plus 3. So this second part is an equivalent fraction to the number 2. It helps me to subtract these two expressions, and I'm going to have here x plus 3 as a denominator, and then the numerator will be 2 minus, I'm going to use distributive property, and that will be 2x minus 6. And the last step here is to simplify the numerator, negative 2x minus 4 over x plus 3. And we can take this new expression and replace it here. So we're going to have 1 over negative 2x minus 4 over x plus 3, which will allow me to simplify even more. This will be x plus 3 over negative 2x minus 4. You can just flip it because we notice this one here. And now this is the result of the composition, and if you notice, we have another denominator there, which is this one, negative 2x minus 4. I'm going to make that equals to 0 to find when this denominator is equals to 0. I'm going to add 4, so I'm going to get negative 2x equals 4. Divide by negative 2, I'm going to get x equals negative 2. Remember, we need to say x cannot be negative 2, because then this expression becomes 0, and the whole expression that is the result of the composition is undefined. So we have these two conditions. X cannot be negative 3 and x cannot be negative 2. That is the domain of this composition. And this is the raster form x when x cannot be negative 2 or x cannot be negative 3. I'm going to also put here the interval notation, and for that reason you need to think about which one is larger, and the largest one is negative 2. So the interval notation is going to be negative infinity, negative 3, union, negative 3, negative 2, union, negative 2, infinity. So you have both way here to write the domain of this function, the raster form and this interval notation. If you enjoyed this video clip, don't forget to click the like button and come back on C Square for more help. Thank you.